Hey guys, it's been a while, but right now I'm winterizing my motorcycle since it's the end of the season. Uh, First thing I'm gonna do is, eventually we're gonna change the oil. We're gonna put a new oil filter on, but I'm gonna stabilize it with some fuel stabilizer. This is Seafoam Auto Marine and Fleet. Cars, trucks, inboards, motorcycles, and tractors. You're gonna need about an ounce per gallon you have in your system. Right now I got about 2.5 gallons, but I'm just gonna eyeball it. That's probably good. And you're going to want to run that through your system for a couple minutes. And the reason I'm doing this now is I'm also going to warm up the engine, make the oil flow better. And I have it up on front and rear stands right now, but that's it. I'm going to let it do its thing, and I'm going to be back to change the oil in just a second. All right, now that you got the engine warmed up, it's 160 degrees. I'm just going to shut this off. I have a fan going and the door open, so no carbon monoxide poisoning. What you're going to want to do now, find the right socket to take off the engine oil drain plug, which is right down here. There we go. This is the right size. It is a 17 millimeter or 11/16 inch. And take this extension and put it on there. So you're going to want to loosen that. Oh, well. Okay, I got it. So now that you got it loosened, you're going to want this barely under it because it will shoot out about a foot. Once you get it loosened, you're going to want to hand tighten it off. And you're going to feel when it goes, and you're going to want to get your hands out of the way. Oh, almost there. And here we go. There we go. Now you're going to just want to let this fill up. It's about 3 quarts in there. If you're going to change the oil with the oil filter, which I'm going to do and I recommend anyone to do, you're going to want 3 quarts. The manual says like 2.95, but you're never going to get all the oil out of there anyway just because it's so viscous. But you're going to let it drain really black. It's about 11,000 miles of oil right there. I do run full synthetic oil, which is about $13 a quart. So you're going to need 3 of that and about a $12 oil filter. Okay, now that your oil's draining, I took this off. It's loose. It's just hanging there. You're going to want an oil filter wrench. I don't know what size this is, but there are many different sizes. You can just get one at a local auto body shop. Your oil filter is right in here, right next to your drain plug. Alright. I think the best way to do it is just to fit this around there. Come on. There's a couple wires and whatever else in your way. There we go, it's on. Now it'll fit any normal square head for anything. And you're going to have oil come out of this as well. I can already see it. Alright. There's our old oil filter. Pretty gunked up with road stuff. Put that right there. Wrenching everything else out of the way. I'm going to let that drain for a bit as well. Okay, I lubed it up. It is going to go on the same place. This is going to want to be barely over hand tight on there. If I can get it on in the right place. It is a little bit to get it started. There we go. Alright, that is hand tight. Now I'm going to put this filter wrench back on. Yep. Tighten. And a quarter turn should get it pretty tight on there, which is what I was looking for. So now you're going to want to get your drain plug. Wipe off the drain's plug area where it comes in and tighten that back on as well. This you're also going to want barely hand tight. So that's hand tight. Still going to use the same 17 millimeter. There we go. That's tight on there. Now you're going to need your oil. Any 10W40 will work. It's just this brand was like $1 off a quart, so that's why I got this one. And slowly pour it in. It does take, I'm going to just throw in all 3 quarts simply because you can't get all the oil out of the jar anyway. And it's like 0.05 under 3 quarts is what the manual recommends anyway. So there's one. Here comes the second quart. I'm not sure how many liters this takes, but it's about 3. I think it's going to be a little under 3. Oh, shit. Under 3, like 2.7 or something. I don't remember how the conversion goes, but look it up in the manual or online. There's 2. Okay, there's your third quart. I'm just going to grab one of these, put the funnel in. And then grab this back and tighten it on. Okay, there you go. You have your oil changed. Drain plug in, new filter on. You're going to want to start it, run it. If it starts dripping, turn the bike off. It means you're missing something or didn't do something right. Run the oil through the engine. Make sure the oil light does not come on. I do this once every riding season up here in Minnesota. That's for me about mid-March to mid-November. Right now it's like November 22nd. Because it snowed a couple inches, but then it melted and it's cold out. And I'm just not going to deal with that. Mid-March, it's about 30, 40 degrees. That's when I ride. I have to stay off, icy spots and whatever. But I put on almost 12,000 miles on this oil change alone. And I do that every summer, every year. So that's why I go full synthetic. If you ride less, you can go less. It's your choice. Better protection for full synthetic anyway, as far as engine goes. Since I do ride so much, I've got I got 27,455 miles on it right now. And it's not leaking. No oil light came on, so I did it right. So I'm just going to shut it off. I still got the fan going, door open. No carbon monoxide poisoning. So that's how you change your oil. I'm going to leave this off for the winter. I'm going to, do whatever I want to it. I haven't decided what I'm going to do for mods yet. I'm also going to clean the chain. Or deep clean the chain and re-lube it. And then that's how you change your oil. If you have any questions, if you want to see any other videos on maintenance stuff, let me know. Comment below, like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I'm going to take the oil, throw it in a jug, and dispose of it accordingly. Same with the oil filter. Other than that, have a good day. Have a happy Thanksgiving. It's coming up in a few days. Have a happy Christmas if you see it then. And talk to you guys later.